Hi, Collective. It's Shana. Let's get a reading. Archangel Michael, I ask that you preside over this reading. I ask that you protect me and my collective as we channel, transmute, and harmonize the energy for the highest good. Ashe. Alright, collective, let's see what's going on. Alright, y'all, we're going to use the Black Moon Lilith Cosmic Alchemy Oracle deck today by Adama Sese. Something like that. Okay. Beautiful deck. Alright. Archangel Michael, show me. What's the situation? We'll see how these two work together. I'm not sure this is a good combo, but we'll see. Alright, Queen Jezebel, here she go. Show me the obstacle. Number 21. Here we go with that Jezebel. I won't be surprised if the card, the bitch of stays, comes out, okay? Well, it's going to be a lot of noise going on. Thank you. Show me the spiritual advice, please. Hopefully it won't be too much. Just got to work through my current situation, okay? Spiritual advice. Ooh, yeah. Okay. I ain't going to read it, huh? I said I wasn't going to read it. Honor. Honor your emotions. It looks like it's going in the reverse. Okay. Show me divine outcome. Just one, please, Archangel Michael. Okay, I knew it was going to be more than one. That's why. You see how these cards come out here? Alright, so these are the outcome, right? Bottom of the deck, we have Venus. Love. I don't think she's naked. Love and abundance. Okay? She's beautiful. Alright. And she's got Venus in her hand right there. It almost looks like a gumball. I don't know if people are still eating gumballs or not. Okay? Maybe that's significant. Alright. And that's the number 25 there, okay? Let's see what's happening, y'all. Alright. Archangel Michael, show me. What's the situation? Thank you. It looked like it flipped over. Show me the obstacle. Thank you. This is mystery card, the mystery card, okay? Show me spiritual advice. We're going to take that. Show me the outcome, divine outcome. Okay, I'll take those. Thank you. We're going to move these over, that outcome over, till the end. Alright, let's readjust. Readjust. Bottom of the deck, we have Child in the Manger. We got Jezebel here, okay, starting off. And we got Child in the Manger at the end. Alright, let's see what's happening. Jezebel. Magnetic royal witch, okay? So I'm getting like someone's using their sacral energy to bewitch people. Okay? I don't know. And there's that sky blue, right? I like that color, sky blue. And this is like a royally almost sky blue. I don't know if that's significant. Okay? She's a beautiful woman, right? But maybe she doesn't realize her own beauty, internal beauty, right? So maybe that's why she's using like that sexual energy. I'm getting like a harlot, okay? To, I guess, manifest. I don't know, but she's using it in a negative way. I'm getting there's no connection to the heart with these manifestations. Okay. All right. Let's see. Jezebel. I forgive you, but you still got to get your bag, okay? So I'm feeling like you forgive someone, okay? I don't know if this is someone who interfered in a relationship or whatever they've done, okay? But I'm feeling like they don't want to reap the consequences of what they've done. Okay? Let's see. The people who are watching you don't know they are being watched. Okay? So maybe this Jezebel's being watched, or I don't know. Maybe you're the Jezebel collective. I don't know what's going on. Okay? Let's see. Hopefully you're not the Jezebel. Okay? It's something about this woman's eyes. Her eyes always get me. And that's the alluring part for this woman. This actually reminds me, her eyes, of an old, and I heard a slight tap over there, but it reminds me of an old high school friend. She had eyes similar to this. She had beautiful eyes, right? But they were always this dreamy look, almost like, intoxicated or something, right? Okay. Show me, I forgive you, but you still got to get your bag. What's in this bag? What's in this bag that this Queen Jezebel don't want to open? Okay. And show me, who are the people, show me who the people are that are watching the collective. Show me who are these people that are watching the collective. Okay, we're going to take that. Now, show me, who are the people that are watching the people that are watching my collective? Okay, show me that. Who are the people that are watching the people that are watching the collective? Okay, map. Look like they got a location or something. I don't know. Bottom of the deck, Antarctica. Okay, Antarctica. There's something about the water, right? I don't see any boats or anything out there, so it's a vast open space possible. Could be Antarctica. I don't know. Let's see. I forgive you, but you still got to get your bag. Show me this bag. What's in this bag? Y'all, somebody definitely getting to the bag, okay? Or some kind of bag. Something about the bag, shucks. Getting to the bag, okay? Something about the bag. Truth and clarity. That's what's in the bag. They don't want to get that truth and clarity, okay? We're going to figure out what that truth and clarity is. Y'all, what the fuck is this? Shield of truth? Truth and clarity? Getting to the bag. Okay, maybe somebody stole your bag. And now the truth has come out. Okay? Okay, I don't know what this is going to be, people. DNA series. Something about who you are, your lineage, maybe. All right, y'all, let's clarify these. Which ones did I want to clarify? The truth? The shield of truth is like protection, okay? This truth offers protection, okay? Let's try to figure out what's going on. Show me this DNA series. Could be something hidden about who you are, okay? Show me the DNA series. Okay, can y'all see these? I don't think so. Where are all these cards? Okay, this is for this. Let me move these over a little more. Okay, this is still a situation, people. Y'all know I like to spend a lot of time on the situation and fly through the rest of the reading. Okay, show me DNA series. Y'all, that's your sister. That's that Jezebel. They stay on this sister, okay? They don't like this sister. Your ancestors don't like your sister. Okay? Their lineage. They don't like her for whatever she did. Okay? Your sister is a lying piece of shit in the reverse, okay? Something about, let's see, bottom of the deck, DNA series. Unconventional warfare. Liking random tarot videos in order to expose the enemy. Maybe this is how you brought the truth out, collective. Okay? Liking random tarot videos, okay? Be careful, though, okay? Alright, show me this truth. What's this truth that's come out about this lying-ass sister? This Jezebel? Show me, that's the Jezebel. This is truth and clarity. Something about a b-ball lover. Okay. Alright, let's see. Bottom of the deck, truth and clarity. The sword master, y'all, there is so much truth out here. What the hell is going on? This could be like a king of swords too, though, but I'm getting truth, 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 truth. Maybe there's some truth that came out about this sword master who's a b-ball lover. Okay? I want to get this one too. All right. Show me something about this sword master. What is this truth that came out regarding the sword master, or the sword master is helping to bring out the truth? Okay? Show me the sword master. Tabitha, y'all. This name keeps, when I was shuffling the deck, this name came out, okay? And Tabitha, if you're in my collective, right? And you're a good person. I'm trying to work on not triggering people so much with my view on these names that come out here, okay? But this Tabitha name reminds me of a witch, okay? Because what was it, Tabitha the Witch, in one of those shows when I was growing up, okay? This could be the Jezebel. Bottom of the deck for the sword master. You solved your own case, sweetie. Okay, so Tabitha, I don't know, maybe you solved your case, okay? And if your name is not Tabitha, somehow Tabitha is involved. Maybe Tabitha's the sword master, okay? Just put it where it goes. All right, so there's definitely truth out here. You solved your own case, revealing some truth. Okay, let's see the shield of truth. But it's something about your DNA. Okay, we're going to get that one too. Show me the shield of truth. Shield of truth. Show me that shield of truth. Can y'all see it? No. Let me move these over a little more. We'll bring them back, people. Just got to get this situation a little better. Show me this shield of truth. What is this truth that this lion-ass system? Okay. Crying out from the grave. Your ancestors are crying out from the grave. Shielding you from these bots. Your lion-ass sister. I see that head eater right there, okay? Maybe your sister is a head eater, okay? I don't know. A bot. A head-eating bot. I don't know. But your ancestors are crying out from the grave regarding whatever this sister did, okay? Show me that head eater. They might be the ones coming to eat that head, okay? At the bottom of the deck. You better back up. That's for your sister. Show me head eater. That might be your ancestors coming to eat her head. What the hell did she do? Beguiled, enchanted by your beauty, okay? All right, y'all, look at this shit. You the Black Mona Lisa. She came for the Black Mona Lisa, okay? It's in the reverse, okay? But you still the Black Mona Lisa. And maybe this is referring also to your sister and the fact that she's not in that Empress energy, okay? Like an Empress in the reverse. Okay, but they're beguiled by your beauty, okay? And maybe that's the lies. They tried to pretend as if you weren't the Black Mona Lisa, the Empress, the Queen of Swords, okay? Bigfoot Betty, okay? All right, let's see. Here it says, whatever it is you did, honey, this truth is going to rock the nation, okay? Your case is going all the way to the Supreme Court. This is truth. Whatever this truth is so powerful that it's going to shock and rock the nation. Whatever your nation is, wherever it is. Okay? Beautiful. Something about who you are, your DNA. Show me, what did this sister lie about regarding my collective's origin? Okay? Show me. What did she lie about? Yemen-Yah, grant me mercy as you rain down your wrath on the enemy. Ashe. Okay, and we've been having a lot of water over here in America, water issues, and I'm sure it's been going on in other places as well, okay? So Yemen-Yah, she ain't playing, okay? Whatever this lie is, it's egregious, okay? Bottom of the deck, what we got? Social worker. Social workers involved, okay? This could be this that's been coming up in the line of reads, lying about who you are as a parent, okay? Show me the social worker. What did she lie to this social worker about? Or maybe your sister is a social worker. What was this lie involving the social worker? Show me the lie. Whatever it is, they're upset, okay? I saw this when I was shuffling the deck a lot, okay? It says your ancestors are with all the fuck shit. So whatever you lied about, sister, okay, yeah. Bottom of the deck, social worker. Canopic jar. That has to do with the embalming rituals in Egypt, right? And wherever else, I don't know, I'm sure other places might use it, right? This could be organ harvesting. Something trying to put your life in danger, right? Or she did with these lies. But let's see. What's that canopic jar? Or the ancestors about the... okay, put somebody in a jar. Maybe that's what she did. It said witch on Jezebel, right? Magnetic royal witch. Okay? So your sister has a royal line, right? Bloodline as well as you, right? But maybe she put you in a jar. Some sort of jar spell. Show me that canopic jar. Well, these people just focus on their own life. Learn to value their own life, right? Antarctica, y'all. In the reverse, though. But the Antarctica is significant. Maybe it was cold. The fact that your sister would do that to you. Show me. Canopic jar, bottom of the deck. Telltale heart, y'all. I told you. This is some sort of oofing, okay? Maybe this is speaking of her lying. Maybe she lied and said you oofed somebody, right? Edgar Allan Poe. Okay, but canopic jar, when you're dealing with the organs and preserving those organs in or after or during the embalming process, right? And after, right? And telltale heart, that book with Edgar Allan Poe, this story, right? This was about, if I can remember, a man. He oofed a man, okay? He was a caregiver for this man, okay? So maybe that's important, okay? And he oofed this man because it was something about this guy's eye. He didn't like it, right? It grossed him out. It freaked him out, right? But he couldn't stop looking at him, okay? And that's the beguiled by the beauty aspect, right? He couldn't stop. He couldn't turn away, you know, but he kept coming to the man's house. I think he was a caregiver, right? An older man. And he would watch him, secretly watch him. Wow, y'all. When he was sleeping at night, okay? And, yeah, peeking through like the peephole in the door. And just like planning how he was going to take this man out. And he did eventually take the man out, right? And eventually the guilt, you know, it just, not really the guilt, I guess, but it drove him crazy because he started, I think he buried the man in the floorboards of the house, right? And he started hearing the man's heartbeat. He knew he had already passed, right? He had oofed him, right? But his heart kept beating and would get louder and louder. And eventually one day, I think the police came there because maybe someone sent them there, like a welfare check for this man, right? And he convinced them, you know, he was cool about it initially. He convinced them that there was no, you know, or something wasn't going on, right? But they sat there and I think they had tea or something, or they ate something for a little bit. And the man just kept hearing this heartbeat of the person that he had oofed. And then eventually it just drove him crazy while the people were there. And he sort of confessed, or, you know, he gave himself away. All right, so maybe that's significant. I went on for a long tangent with that. But they could be beguiled by your beauty. Show me that telltale heart. It's had something to do with a possible hit on you, or the sister has oofed other people, I'm getting. And you were just a part of the list. Newly built home. Maybe they did it for a newly built home. Okay? Because I was going to ask soon why. Secrets contained in the diary about this home. Okay? And this hit. I'm getting like a hit. X flag, y'all. This is the exposure, the truth. Okay, we got it. Anything else? You want to say anything about this Secrets in a Diary? Can we get any more details? It's Jezebel. Okay? Queen Jezebel. Can we get a name on this Queen Jezebel? My goodness. You wasted enough of my time. Now stay the fuck out of my energy. Okay? That's how you feeling with your sister. Luscious green pastures. I'm getting with this newly built home. Okay? So maybe this is a really nice home. Okay? In a nice area. Alright. There's so many cards, y'all. Secrets in the diary. So she's talking about this in this diary. Cobbs. That's an important name, okay? This could be your sister. Could be someone she worked with. Could be a construction person, okay? The Cobbs. And this is funny. I wrote this name because when I was younger, I think this was this man's name. He wasn't a paraplegic, but he had issues like walking. I don't know if like one of his legs was a little shorter than the other, something, right? But he was a highly spiritual man. And he came to my mother when we were children. And I think I was at least 10 maybe, or younger, right? Maybe younger than 10. And he came and he used his gift. He had the gift of prophecy, right? And he told my mother, I think about each of us, right? But he said something about me. I couldn't remember. I wasn't around. I wasn't really, I knew he was there. But I didn't really, get into the conversation. But my sister did, okay? And she knew what he said about me, okay? I believe it was something special because I always knew I was different from them, right? And, but she guarded that secret. She never told me what was said. But she remembered because she always remembered. Anything regarding me, she always remembered. So maybe you have a sister like that who was envious of you, like since your birth. My sister since before my birth, okay? Show me secrets. Continue with these secrets. You mad because Divine Feminine got more testicular fortitude than your whole coven, okay? So she's working with a coven. One last look. All right, one last look before she's forced to stay the fuck out of your energy. Bottom. The heart is where the soul resides, okay? And we were just talking about that heartbeat and telltale heart, okay? So her heart is revealing her true nature. I'm getting like a soulless being. Maybe she lost her soul. Maybe she sold her soul, okay? For this luscious green pastures in this new home. I'm getting envy and jealousy, okay? Because you're the real empress. And she's been lying saying that you're not. All right, let's keep going. We're still on Jezebel, my goodness. The people who are watching you don't know they're being watched. Gifts from the Most High. Maybe this is a gift. Your allies on the 3D. Maybe you don't even know, right? But I'm getting that you do. And maybe you're the gift. Okay, let's see. Bottom of the deck. The people who are watching you don't know they're being watched. The devil. These motherfuckers don't know. Maybe the devil's watching these people too. Okay. All right, let's get a quick clarifier on these. Show me gifts from the Most High. Okay. Harmonizing the energy in the reverse. You are a visionary. So you are this. You are the one harmonizing energies. You are the visionary. And this is the lie. That's why it went in the reverse. She lied and said that you were the opposite of this, okay? She's in that devil energy. She sold her soul. Let's get the bottom of the deck. Fake family, y'all. This ain't gonna be long. It's your sister lying about who you are. But she knows who you are. That's why I spoke about that Cobb's name, okay? And this man being a prophet, speaking. So maybe that happened with you, collective, when you were a child. Even if no one came and spoke over you, they saw your true nature, okay? She saw your true nature and this fake family. Show me this devil. Show me the devil. Yeah, we're almost out of here. All right, thank you. Polymath. They jealous. That's you. You the polymath. I'm getting you the polymath collective. You're the one who researches and learns a lot of different things, okay? Okay, you don't have to be a master of all these things, but you have knowledge of many things. Devil, bottom of the deck. And she was the devil in your life. One of them. Crystal path, y'all. Road to clarity. They know who you are. And this research, this mindset that you have is leading you on a path to clarity. And everyone, with all this truth out here, right? This is absolutely ridiculous, all this truth. X-Flare, right? We got that sword of truth. You're the visionary, right? Yeah. These people's heads about to get eaten, okay? This sister. I don't know. Here they go. They know I'm... Y'all give me a second. Oh, these are crazy people. Alright, y'all. I don't know. Maybe that's the police calling me to give me a update on a missing child or something. They like to do this shit to harass me, okay? Hopefully it's not that, but it looks like one of those numbers. Alright. And not all the police, okay? Because I see good police officers. I don't want you to think that I don't like the police. That's not true. I would not live in this city that I'm in if there was no police, okay? I'm just encouraging, you know, the good ones. Please, I know it's dangerous. You standing up being good if you're around a lot of corrupt officers, okay? But just know that the divine is here because it's time. If you don't stand up and do the right thing, there's a consequence for it, okay? And I know there's consequences when you do stand up, right? But you have protection. Know that. Know that. We have to remove these corrupt individuals from our society, from our justice systems. Otherwise, we're creating our own nightmare, our own terror and hell. There'll be no order. How are we going to live like that? All right, what was I? What the hell is... Okay, I'm just indicating all this truth out here, okay? It's crystal path, the truth. All right, let's keep going. Show me. Let me see if there's something over here. Yeah, I'm getting envy and jealousy. Okay? Show me this. What was this map clarifying? I done messed the cards up. The devil, I think, right? Yeah, the devil. Map and nail biter. Okay, I don't know why now. I'm going to stop biting my nails eventually. Okay. But somebody located a nail biter. Maybe the devil's the nail biter. I don't know. Show me map. This toxic person, divine feminine. This devil located the divine feminine. The Black Mona Lisa, Eric. Maybe Eric's this devil. Okay, I don't know. Because that ain't a name for a divine feminine, I don't think. Right? I'm getting like this. Eric's been found. Whoever Eric is, show me nail biter. Maybe they scared now, this devil. That's why they biting their nails. Because they know all this truth out here. Maybe something's going on in court. Engineer, yeah. This is the orchestrator, possibly. A major orchestrator. Helping your sister steal your shit. Okay? They've been located with that map. Bottom of the deck. You are freeing your ancestors from bondage, y'all. Okay? Just keep speaking your truth. I know it can be dangerous. It is dangerous, okay? But just go out on faith. What do we have to lose, right? If we don't speak our truth, we're going to live in fear and eventually we'll perish, right? But if we do speak truth and we keep doing it, eventually we're going to change everything, okay? Doesn't mean some people may not fall, but not today. Not my earth angels, not the people that's been put up to do this job. You got to do the job. Otherwise, yeah, you got to do the job. Show me Eric. What did he engineer with this house? Anything else about Eric? Let me see. Okay, I've been doing this today, drink lemonade, because these people have been attacking me. I know y'all been being attacked, right? Like heavy for the past, at least, really heavy for the past 2 weeks, but it's been longer than that. Several weeks, probably like a month straight. They don't stop, okay? Eric, let's see, bottom of the deck. Romania, something about Romania, okay? I don't know why Romania is here. We have the Antarctic and Romania. Show me one thing on Romania. I don't know. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're from Romania, or maybe you're not from where you think you're from. Okay. This card comes out alive for me. Show Romania. E, F, G, and H. Okay. These are the names here. I mean, initials are significant. Here we go again. These initials, and we have Eric here, okay? Okay? But look, these initials came out here in another read for this, clarifying this card. It's consistent. Okay? Did I get the bottom? Yeah. Show me something on this E, F, G, and H. And we're about to move on because I'm about to lose all the little bit cards I got, okay? You are the gift. They came for the gift. You're a loving, abundant being. That's why these cards keep falling out over there, okay? Maybe you were taken as a child, okay? I don't know. Maybe you're not who you think you are. What was I clarifying? Something. Bottom of the deck? I think E, F, G, and H, right? Diabolical woman. Okay, this is your sister. She's being described as a diabolical woman. Okay, this is Jezebel. Okay, people. You know what? Let me look at that Cobb's name real quick. I didn't clarify that, did I? No, I didn't. Oh man, where's that Cobb's? Okay, if I can't find it, I think it's important because that name. Can't find it, that's okay. Yeah, I just heard run the tape. That card I wrote, run the tape. I don't know what that is, but it's in the diary. They're gonna find out, or they've already found out what the sister did, okay, to you. Somebody is possibly, I don't know, maybe she did something to Cobbs with that telltale heart as well, okay? Show me this, Cobbs. Give me something about that before we move on, please. They bite their nails down, but you ain't the only one biting your nails, collective. Y'all get the fuck out of here, okay? Your middle sister's fake as fuck. Okay, I don't know. Maybe your name is Cobbs. Maybe your sister's name is Cobbs. I don't know. Maybe that's your family name. Harriet Tubman, y'all. I'm getting like freeing the slaves. Freeing you from this toxic, wicked ass, possibly whole family. Because I saw a fake family, right? And you're freeing your ancestors. They did say that, right? So you're like Harriet Tubman. Okay? Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, y'all, let's keep going because we're about to close this out. This is the obstacle. Black Moon Lilith in Libra. You deserve balance. Yeah, that's the obstacle. They don't deserve balance based on what they've done. Okay? And I see that, what is that? This reminds me of like the male and the female symbol. That one right there, right? And we have the scales of justice in the reverse. Okay? And I forgot what this is. Is that Taurus or something? Oh, that's Libra. Okay? So Libra is significant. Alright. As well as the number 7. Obstacle. High level hit, y'all. This is definitely some magic involved as well, okay? And this sister, y'all forgive all that noise, okay? This sister was trying to control you, okay? And I know, like, my neighbors got my home bugged, okay? That's why every time I'm doing a video, somebody got a call. Some kind of calls coming through, as well as my, these are people in the apartment, okay? I'm going to reveal all this shit, y'all. I got a head with no screws in it. What can I do? What can I do but tell the truth, okay? I'm going to reveal all you motherfuckers, okay? the mystic path. They put a hit on you because they know where you're going, where you're headed. Okay? You're the child in the manger. That is something about your birth, okay? Your childhood. That's why that DNA series was here, okay? All right, let's keep going. Spiritual advice. They couldn't perform the hit. That's why it's in the reverse. But they tried. She tried. Okay? And whoever else. We had Tabitha. We had Cobbs. We have Eric out there. Okay? So just put the names where they go. Spiritual advice. In the reverse. Black Moon, Lilith, and Cancer. Honor your emotions. Okay? So maybe this, I'm getting like this sister. And these people are emotionally imbalanced, okay? Emotionally immature, okay? Maybe they were doing some of this magic around water as well. All right, what is this? That's a Cancer sign, I think, right? And what is this sign? I'm not sure about that one. Oh, that's Cancer, but this is a different sign, I think, where this means... Maybe that's the Lilith symbol. So maybe somebody has a Cancer and Lilith. Okay? Maybe your sister or someone out here. Oh my Lord, y'all. Spiritual advice. Held for ransom. Somebody's trying to hold somebody for ransom. Okay? Or maybe that was a part of the plan to hit Black Panther. I'm thinking like this is a covert operation. Let me get a little something on this, y'all. I hope this noise isn't too loud. Let me talk up a little bit. Show me this held for ransom. They tried to hold you for ransom. That was right. Didn't I say something about you being freed? Right. Harriet Tubman. So maybe they held you all your life in confinement. Okay? But that's okay. Because you were being prepared to take down these beasts. Okay? Because when I was shuffling, I saw a bride beast, okay? Or beast bride, okay? Show me, damn, beast bride, okay? Show me held for ransom. Thank you. And show me Black Panther. Black Panther. Okay. Thank you. Held for ransom. Hyperspace. They tried to hold you in the astro or something. What does it say? Hyperspace, higher dimensions, parallel universe, interstellar travel. Maybe they tried to block your ascension. I know I've been going through one. My goodness, it's hard, okay? Truth seeker, y'all. You are the truth speaker and the truth seeker. I'm getting they tried to block you and confine you. Maybe they've confined you most of your life. Okay, because they know you're a truth seeker and a truth speaker. And of course you are. As a polymath, right? Of course you are. We're going to get something on this Romania if I didn't already, okay? Spiritual advice. Black Panther. Let's see. Like hidden in plain sight, maybe? Creative guru, that's you. They tried to hold, maybe bind your gifts as well as your speech, you know, your throat chakra, your ability to communicate, okay? Recorded evidence, okay, y'all? There's some recorded evidence somewhere. Silversmith, some sort of mastery. Maybe silver is important, it's significant, okay? But there's some recorded evidence regarding this stolen home. This plot, this plan to possibly to take you out, okay, with their telltale heart, and to bind you so that you never reach your potential, okay? So these people just doing a fucking lot. What are you doing in your life if you're spending your whole life coming for your sister like this? This is a very hateful person, envious person, okay? They don't feel like shit, I'm telling you. Who else does this? If you had love for yourself, you wouldn't do this. You wouldn't waste your whole life doing this shit. Okay? Alright, I want to get one for Romania, then we're about to close it out. Okay, with the and Chapman Mange. Okay, that's you, collective. That's you. Show me Romania. Why is Romania significant here? What's going on over here in Romania? Maybe you came from Romania, collective. Maybe I came from Romania. I don't know why I have such a fascination with Romania. Okay? Show me Romania. Something going on there. Coast Guard boarded a suspicious vessel. Okay? Something's going on in Romania. Maybe there's the truth that's coming out there as well. Maybe this crosses state lines. Maybe this goes from country to country. Whatever this cover-up is, okay? Bottom of the deck. You can't catch me. I'm rising like the phoenix. You rising. Show me what's going on in this suspicious vessel. Why was this vessel boarded? Y'all can't even talk, man. Olmecs, y'all. It's a lot of ancient type energy. Okay, ancient people. One day I'm going to do a read on the Olmecs because there's something really going on here. And I don't know why whenever this Olmecs card come out, and I've always had a good feeling for the Olmecs, right? And I always loved the seeing the faces, and I knew how powerful they are. You can see the strength in the features as well, right? But I don't know why, like, I've been getting this ominous feeling surrounding the Olmecs, okay? I'm just hoping for clarity, okay? Show me the Olmecs, bottom of the deck, Coast Guard boarded a suspicious vessel. Win stupid prizes, y'all. I don't know. What is this Olmecs? Show me the Olmecs crossing. Why is this so similar? Maybe this is your DNA series, maybe? But I don't know why I keep getting this heavy feeling with the Olmecs. Camping in the woods, y'all. I don't know. Maybe they're camping in the woods in Romania and they out on sea or something. I don't know what's going on. Bottom of the deck, Olmecs. Fuck you, run me my shit. Okay, y'all, I don't know. I just don't get a good vibe. I haven't been getting a good vibe with this card, and it's disturbing me, okay? Because I've always had an affinity towards the Olmecs. I didn't know much about them, but I don't know. And I remember another read. We had Camping in the Woods. Olmecs was out on the board, and then Tibet came out as well. I don't know what's going on, okay? But there is significance here, okay? I'm not going to spend more time on it other than we're going to clarify Camping in the Woods, okay? Maybe this is where this sister trying to get away. The Tarot, the Royal Road to Wisdom, Manly P. Hall. Bottom of the deck. Sunspots. Something's getting revealed maybe through tarot, okay? Because we did have liking random tarot videos, right? In order to expose the truth. So I'm getting like this is talking about tarot revealing these hidden truths. So this is coming out, this truth is coming out majorly through tarot, okay? Maybe you're a tarot reader, right? Well, if you solved your own case reading, right? Or maybe you use tarot in order to help you put all the pieces together. Okay, y'all? But one day we're going to focus on this Olmecs. I don't know. All right, y'all, we about to close it out. Let's get Child in the Manger, then we're going to read the closing cards. Child in the Manger, that's you. They tried to steal you, or maybe they did, collective. It's all right. It's all right. Because the truth cannot be suppressed forever. Show me Child in the Manger if anything's there. Alright, maybe it's nothing. One more shuffle. Child in the Manger. Kudos to the black farmers, okay? Maybe you have some farmland. Maybe they stole you off a farm. I don't know why I keep saying they stole you. I don't know. Bottom of the deck. Apophis. And look, yesterday I talked about this card. I spelled it wrong. And I see pop. Maybe your father stole you. I feel like somebody got stolen here. Giant serpent symbolizing forces of chaos and evil. We have the devil out here. Maybe your father's the devil. Any final messages regarding this little section right here, Archangel Michael? Maybe you were born on a farm, like, like Jesus, the child in the manger, right? What? And this wasn't it like a little farm area? In the baby Jesus picture, they had hay around, and I think it was some animals, right? Excuse me, y'all. Any final messages for this little part right here before we close it out? Okay, I think it wanted to be in the upright. Y'all, yeah, I'm getting like Egyptian royalty as well, but these letters are significant. I apologize, okay? Bottom of the deck. That's 2. Covert narcissist. That's what you're revealing. That your sister's a covert narcissist, okay? Do your research, okay? So it's something you you did your research, and that's how you revealed this, okay? Alright, we're about to close it out. Divine outcome, multiplication, your higher self, okay? Maybe this is like different people, a group of people rising to their higher self, like going through ascension. You see these people just rising up in the sky? And this looks like an old kind of town, right? With these buildings, they almost look like, what do you call those things? I can't even think of the name of the buildings, like with the moats. I think that's crazy. Alright, but this could have something to do with Romania, right? The way those buildings look. Divine outcome, divine feminine awakening, y'all. That's it. This is divine feminine awakening. And look, the divine feminine is looking that way, even though she's eating that apple, right? And the divine masculine is behind her looking at her, but she ain't looking at him. But this is some sort of ascension. It says Eve, right? This is some sort of ascension. I'm getting divine feminine. Okay? Whether you're masculine or not. Show me this outcome. What a beautiful outcome. First place, baby. You made it to first place in your ascension. Okay? I'm getting also like you're leading the way with that Harriet Tubman. You're freeing other people as you free yourself. As you solve this case of whatever's been going on in your life. Whatever these people have been doing to you. You're helping to free other people. Beautiful. I knew it. I saw this card, right, when I was shuffling. And that's why I spoke that name about carbs, okay? A prophet told your family you were chosen as a child. That's why this sister came for you and whoever else in your fake family, okay? But you solved your own case and you're coming out in first place, okay? Let's see. But these people, they're going to imagine their worst nightmare, okay? And this is what they're going to experience, okay? Because your ancestors are with all, okay, I thought that was a card. Your ancestors with all the fuck shit. You were the gift. And I'm getting also destiny swap, okay? Yeah, she never felt like shit. So she used her life, she was consumed with you her whole life. That's how my sister was. So this is relevant for you collectively. Show me this real quick. What is this sister's worst nightmare? Whatever it is, it's about to come true. If it hasn't already, it might be happening right now. Imagine your worst nightmare. Those demons you conjured. That's why we had that royal witch here, right? It's over here somewhere with that Jezebel. Those demons you conjured are dragging you all to hell. That's her worst nightmare. That's these people's worst nightmare, okay? Whoever's involved in a negative way, right? Show your ass what my pen do. That's how you solved your case. Maybe you went and wrote something down in court. Maybe you spoke something, okay, and then wrote something. I don't know, okay? This is this sister's worst nightmare. These people. Crystal healer, that's who you are. You're healing this situation. Maybe you work a lot with crystals, okay? And if you don't, maybe you should consider it, okay? Bottom of the deck. Show of force, y'all. I don't know. Get like you coming through like the Tomb Raider or something. And ripping and revealing all the lies, okay? That have been hidden for so long. Bottom of the deck. Dharma. You have Dharma. That's your Dharma, okay? These people are hearts, your sister, and these people, those that are in the negative, they're in the judgment. And that's a part of your Dharma too. Having the truth revealed, okay, about who you are. You are a divine being. And they were trying to hide it. And they may have hid it for a long time, okay? You're chosen, collective. You're chosen. All right, we're about to close it out. Any final messages from this deck? Because there's not much left. If not, we're just going to go to the mystery card. Let's do one shuffle. Okay, let's go to the mystery card. Be patient, collective. Okay? I know it's been a long time. I know it's been hard, a hard journey. I can only imagine, okay? I know what it's like. But be patient. You're almost there. Good things take time. Like you, right? And the bottom of this deck is your thoughts create your reality. So continue to elevate your thoughts. Continue to free your ancestry line, okay? All right, collective. If you like the video,